What's good with y'all, collective? This gonna be a clairvoyant energy reading for February of 2026. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. If you want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. So what's going on for the current energy? Current energy for today, for February of 2026. All right, so we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Strength card, Leo energy. High Priestess, Pisces energy. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Oh, yeah. The Ace of, okay, so somebody's not getting the energy that they expected it from you. So if someone's trying to siphon energy in order to try to use that for their creativity or some type of energy swap or ritual being done, that's not working out too well with the Ace of Wands reverse. The Devil card. This individual's trying to attach a dark entity to somebody's energy to try to siphon off of them from their sacral chakra. That's what this card is right here with the Devil card. You have like a yellowish orangish color. That would be the sacral chakra. Yeah, this individual thinks they skilled, but they're really not, because the Ace of Wands is in reverse. That's all about they're not getting the energy that they expected it. And instead, this entity is doing something to reverse something in order to get them attached to this energy rather than you being attached to it. You know what I'm saying? This is stupid and a waste of time. This is making your energy much more brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Why it's making this energy more darker and darker and darker and darker. Look, what I tell you. Libra Taurus energy. The Hermit. Okay, so they're also trying to connect a monitoring spirit in order to try to, it's like they want to try to get energy from you by trying to connect a monitoring spirit to you through trying to use your chakras as a portal. They're trying to manifest some type of entity of a monitoring spirit in order to attach itself to you and to try to manipulate your chakra system as if it's a portal, because it's in a spiral like that. They're not getting anywhere with this. All this is doing is helping guide you to see things for what they really are with the High Priestess. This is strengthening and making your intuition a hell of a lot more powerful than what it already was. And also providing you with protection. Nine of Cups reverse. This individual ain't happy about that because they ain't getting the energy that they expect. Just like I said, this is a selfish energy that's trying to do this. And it's a waste of time. What the fuck are they doing? The world, bro, this is circling this individual like this. It's like a reverse type of thing. It's a reversal. Like I said, this individual's trying to use your chakra system as a portal system to try to manipulate stuff. That's a portal. Usually this would be interpreted as mirror magic or a mirror ritual. This is a chakra ritual. These witches obviously think that they're powerful against an individual that's a seer, a magician, or a divination person, or a spiritual healer. They stand no chance. We're better to counter that just like that. We don't have to see these individuals performing that. Your intuition will allow you to interpret things through symbolism without any form of scrying. This is where it's at right here. And it's natural. You don't have to activate it on demand. It comes natural. All you got to do is sit there and pay attention to your gut feelings. Sometimes it will come across as a gut feeling, but sometimes it will come across as symbolism, as to say, why do you keep seeing a specific pattern of a synchronized event? Therefore, you're going to begin to trace a trail of itself behind, and it's going to lead you into looking into further things to help you discover what this may be. So that right there will be spiritual synchronization. The sun, Leo energy. Some of you could be a Leo that could be under a spiritual attack, but this is not working. The Two of Wands. Hold on. Let me go ahead and set these the moderation on this. All right, there we go. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. They're definitely collaborate with other people, and it's like they're trying to attach an entity to the law. What it looks like, they're trying to get the law to do weird shit to you. Seven of Pentacles. They're trying to manifest some type of injustice with even though the justice is in an upright position. This is being done in order to try to keep a cycle on going with your chakra system. They're trying to manipulate energies and frequencies, more so about manipulating the energy, to try to use your energy against you. And they're also trying to use this at all to manifest some type of balanced situation. But what it's doing is balancing out energies on your behalf while pulling back full circle around this energy right here and circulating them. Okay, so there's some type of reversals going on here. This can also be interpreted as reversals. How it's in reverse, there's some type of reversals that's going on here. Some of you out there, you may have somebody that may be countering this with a form of witchcraft, but it's to protect you. But you're going to feel this energy, though. You damn well going to know that something is being done. You're going to better to feel that. This is like two worlds colliding with each other. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like two worlds colliding together with the world reverse. You got somebody doing something on this end, then you got somebody doing something on this end. This ain't the right way to go to heal somebody or to heal a situation. All it's doing is making you stronger. What the fuck they gotta sit there and conjure up a monetary spirit and to try to attach a monetary spirit to you to sit there and help you? It's like this spirit right here is helping you. Rather than sitting there attacking you, it's trying to help guide you. Hey, this is where to look. This is what's going on. It's trying to let you know, hey, this is what they're doing. This is what they're at it again. They're at this again. This is the specific things that they're doing. That's what the spirit is doing. This is protection. Because I'm going to tell you why. Whatever entity or whatever demonic spirit this is knows that you cannot be fooled in the realm of the spirit. No, you can't. This is also someone that may have some type of feelings for you, that's trying to connect a spirit to you in order for them to, like, not really siphon energy off of you, but to try to show you love through a spirit. With the Hermit card, that right there ain't really all that bad, but still, bro, this cinnamon don't need to be fucking around all that. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. But I mean, it's better than this energy right here with the world reverse. But still, though, bro, like there's other ways you could go around. It's it could come across as like a protection ritual. I don't consider this to be a protection ritual. This is dangerous what this individual is doing. But I mean, as far as this energy right here, it's neutral. I don't feel any bad vibes from this energy. Now, with this energy over here, whoever is trying to attach a monitoring spirit to you in order to try to torment you on a spiritual, energetic level, then yeah, that's going to be toxic. But as far as this right here, somebody trying to attach a spirit to you in order to try to show you love through this spirit because they're too afraid of approaching you physically. There's a lot of fears here, but this individual cannot be doing stuff like that because what's going to happen is it's going to end up reversing and causing them more problems. Even though this may not be a bad spirit, still though, bro, you can't be doing stuff like that. This individual's too afraid of something physically, so they got to work in the realm of the spirit in order for them to come through and to try to give you a message that somebody cares about you. Is that accurate? Yeah. But they're causing confusion, though. They're causing, because they don't want you to see that. They don't want you to know that with the Two of Swords. How the hell this individual don't want you to know something when you're highly intuitive? Some of you could be a Pisces or a Virgo. You already know what's going on. You clearly know what's going on. It's like they may not want anybody else to know that. They may not want anybody else to know that. There's kind of like a energy of awkwardness here too with the Two of Swords. Five of Wands reverse. So if somebody is looking for this to attack you, the Five of Wands in reverse, this ain't going to attack you. This is actually going to bring a peaceful resolution. These individuals need to understand that they're not going to sit here and get energy, divine energy, from doing shit like this. They're not. All it's doing is making you much more brighter and brighter and brighter. While this is being countered in the realm of the spirit, because you don't even have to light any candles, or some of you don't even have to pray. All you have to do is, your intuition is the ultimate prayer. Your intuition is the ultimate prayer, because I'm going to tell you what intuition is. It's connected to the Most High. The Most High is always with you. That's Him that's guiding you. Some of you don't even have to pray, bro. That's what I'm getting. That's how strong you are. You don't have to pray. But pray anyways, because that's going to intensify your protection. Some of these individuals, if you are an intuitive person, anybody with any clairaudient or any clairs that's activated, you don't have to pray. Not with this energy. Clarify that. The Four of Cups. All you could do is just sit there. You don't have to do nothing. It's like you just sit there. You got protection right then and there. Your crown chakra is always protected. Like, your chakra system is always protected. See how they got that tree in the background? Your chakra system is always protected. Yeah, you're definitely not going to entertain this type of negative energy. All it's doing is draining every bit of the negative energy out of a situation while transmuting the energy with positive results to you while bringing nothing but a reversal back up on this energy right here with the world reverse. It ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna cause you no type of heartache or pain or to get you to go heartless with the Three of Swords reverse. This is not gonna cause any type of problems for you. The Three of Cups. All this is going to do is bring more genuine people your way. For some of you out there, they have this energy that is desperate to try to keep you from having connections. But they have another situation that is supporting you behind the scenes that none of these individuals know about. There's someone that could be the love of your life that you may not know about with the Ten of Pentacles. Someone that may be observing a situation in the background that may be kind of hidden. If these individuals think that they're going to try to trick you with a monitoring spirit or a trickster spirit, we're trying to get this individual to appear as if they're an investigator, that ain't going to work either. If there is truly an investigator that may be in love with you, their energy is going to be protected from being entangled with this monitoring spirit energy. These individuals are fixated on trying to get divine energy. That's all it's about. Fixated on trying to get divine energy. And they're not getting it. No, they're not. You can try all the fuck you want. You're a loser. Your magic is whacked. You don't know what the fuck you're doing to start with. I could care less how many times this was practiced. You ain't doing this punk shit to a high priestess. You're not going to do it. You're going to respect this individual's energy and back the fuck off of them. This individual is clearly aware of what's going on. They know about these monitoring spirits because their intuition lets them know. Do you not know what the Most High is? Do you not know what intuition is? That's what they have. And they're going to continuously have it. Page of Swords. This individual got angels all around them monitoring these demons to make sure they go back where the fuck they came from. That's who this individual is. Now, you could go ahead and play around with the spirit world, but this individual got numerous amount of angels protecting them 24/7. Hey, y'all hold on a minute. Let me get my charger. All right, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, some of you out there, you have angels that are watching over you, that are monitoring these monitoring spirits. That is also protecting you. Heavy on the Pisces rising and Pisces sun. With the high priestess, I'm getting heavy Pisces energy. It's a feminine energy. Some of you could be a feminine Pisces. Some of you could be accused of being a witch and you're not. But you know about witchcraft and you know ways to counter this type of magic. You're a natural intuitive. You know what this right here is? That's the lamp. That's where the pineal gland is. The pineal gland is what's stimulated in order for the third eye to open like a lotus flower like that. So you definitely have the lamp of your soul activated. Don't you know that's in the Bible? The third eye is in the Bible. I don't know where people get this, oh, it's evil at. I can't remember exactly what it said in the Bible, but it's definitely in the Bible. It talks about it. It's the lamp. It's the lamp. That's your intuition. I don't think it said nothing evil about it either, but it is indeed in the Bible. It's just, here's where it's at. Here's my personal observation on the whole thing. If you open that side without knowing what is out there on the spiritual level, you're suitable for demonic attacks. It's not demonic in itself. That's your spiritual side that gives you the authority and the ability to see into the realm of the spirit. And if you're not conditioned well, or if you don't have a strong spiritual ranking, you're going to be suitable for multiple demonic attacks. Now, that may not be for everybody, but this is where the dangers of having that side open is at, that they don't talk about. But if you're spiritually aware of what's going on in your surroundings, and you know what a trickster spirit is or a monitoring spirit is, they're not going to be able to get beyond your radar. It's basically like a demonic spirit of narcissism. Just like a physical narcissist would try to sit there and they'd be like, oh, yeah, they love you, and yet they turn like that. That's the same exact thing that happens in the realm of the spirit. They cannot sit there and love bomb you or sit there and trick you in any kind of way. The minute they try to sit there, they'd be like, oh, yeah, well, everything is okay. That's when your guard goes up. Your spirit naturally defends itself from these spirits and keeps it away. Clarify the read. The Five of Swords reverse. So it's like this energy is trying to bring some type of mind conflict. It's trying to manifest through some type of mental poltergeist. They try to influence people's mind in order to think something that's not true and act off of that thought in order to try to manifest some type of chaos. Okay, so that right there would be a chaotic ritual being done. Bro, these individuals here, this ain't gonna do shit but bring the Five of Swords in reverse. That's like this will manifest itself inside somebody's head as if it tries to manipulate them in to a chaotic energy, and they act off of that thought of impulse in order to cause a chaotic scene to happen in the physical. So this is spiritual based, but it's like a mental poltergeist type of energy. Mainly mental torment, that's what it is. It's a mental tormenting type of spirit that operates as a poltergeist in the mind. Therefore, if they act off of that, it's gonna create the scene as if a poltergeist in a physical 3D reality. On a spiritual level, how it's able to teleport and knock stuff off the counters and stuff like that. That's what it does in the mind. It's very chaotic. I mean, you sit there, you got a poltergeist slinging glasses everywhere, slinging chairs and tables, and sitting there throwing all kind of silverware. You think that's peaceful? That's a spiritual disturbance. And by the way, I'm not saying that in a smart way. I'm just saying that right there ain't nothing peaceful about it. It's a chaotic spirit that likes to sit there and torment individuals and sit there to try to intimidate and sit there and do all kind of shit to try to get. I don't know what it is that creates that. They say sometimes a negative field of energy, your vibrational frequency, if you're in a negative frame of mind, you're able to create that in a physical. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm going to have to do a deeper research on it, but I don't really know what the true meaning is beyond a poltergeist. But just give me the vibes of intuitively, I'm channeling that this is a mental poltergeist. And the only other thing I could come up with is it would operate the same way as it does in a physical, but on a mental level that manifests through the 3D with some type of chaotic action. reaction. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. I feel like I'm talking too loud. It's not going to work. This has been done repetitively too with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. That's repetitive energy. Somebody's definitely working with that right there. Could be interpreted as a pentagram. But as you can see, there's something that they're not doing that's the right way because the point to the star are not connected to that circle. The underworld is not willing to carry out this type of injustice on the spiritual level. It's not going to be able to manifest. See how, even though they may have the star, the point to the star connected to that circle, it's still not working. It's not working. That's a sign in itself. They may have the star connected to the circle in the physical, but what they're doing is not working. It's not working. And it's sitting there looking at it. It's sitting there facing this direction. It's like this is pulling this individual down. Instead of pulling you down, it's like a pulling down energy like that. The Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups energy is all about, hold on, y'all, I'm getting a different energy from this Eight of Cups. Usually that would be the card of walking away. I'm getting the energy of somebody's soul is in something about there's somebody's something to do with a soul here on a spiritual level. I'm being guided to not mention that on a spiritual level with the Eight of Cups energy. There's a monitoring spirit that's trying to get into this energy. I'm being guided to not read this card. But this is indeed walking away. But there's something very significant about a soul transformation that's taking place. And I'm being guided to no longer say any further information about that because there's a monitoring spirit that is trying to follow someone's journey. And this spirit don't know how to get into a certain portal or some type of dimension, and it's stuck in confusion. And it's best to leave it that way. I felt a huge resistance like that from this card. Reading that, there's a resistance here to not read any further. But I do feel it's safe enough for me to announce that there's something about a soul journey. Someone's transforming into a different energy here and able to escape with the Eight of Cups. Clarify that. Two of Pentacles. So this is going to better to rebalance the energy. It's all about balancing of energy. So this is going to better to balance out a lot of negative up and down energy. It's like a back and forth, up and down, up and down. This is also leaving this other energy in limbo. They don't know what to do. It's a confusing energy. The Emperor. This give me the vibes of like a cloaked energy. Yeah, your energy is cloaked. Somebody's transforming on a spiritual level into a better person. And this energy is undetectable in the realm of the spirit, what I'm getting. These individuals don't know how you look in the realm of the spirit. You could come across as an elderly man or an elderly lady. And this is not the person that this entity is looking for or searching for in the realm of the spirit. It cannot locate you. The star, that's protection. Okay, so that right there is another sign of spiritual protection. Some of you could be an Aquarius or Aries. It's like someone went through a spiritual baptism. A spiritual baptism in the realm of the spirit. You know how they get baptized down in the physical? It's all about a spiritual baptism. That's all about cleansing your energy in the realm of the spirit and washing away all the negative attachments and being able to heal. The Six of Wands reverse. So if some of you were suffering some type of insecurity, you could have been suffering an insecurity, something to do with the way something looks on the physical. This could be like the hair, something about the hair. These insecurities are fading. With the Six of Wands reverse, these insecurities are fading. So someone will no longer be insecure about the way that their hair looks or something. See how bright that star is, how big that star is? And look at the hair. There's something very significant about someone will no longer experience a false insecurity over the hair. Something very significant about someone healing the insecurity when it comes to their hair. Clarify that. Queen of Wands. Somebody could have either been insecure about like short hair, having short hair, or also being insecure about, there's an insecurity when it comes to femininity here. But they're learning to accept femininity. Yeah, there's something very significant about femininity and the insecurity in regards into hair, into their hair. Someone's also trying to manifest a siphon off of Aquarius's energy here. And I'm being guided to announce this. If you're an Aquarius feminine, protect your energy. Protect your energy. So, somebody is highly jealous and insecure. And they're trying to project fucking insecurities on your hair. And they're trying to siphon energy and all that. Like, bro, these individuals are trying way too hard to get involved with the spiritual community. And they're not spiritual at all. These are demonic beings that are possessed by demonic forces that are trying to use spiritual people's energy to their advantage in order to try to make themselves appear as something that they're not. And they're not really going through a healing process with the star card. If you're an Aquarius, protect your energy. Specifically a feminine. Protect your energy. Look, Queen of Swords, as I'm saying that. The Knight of Swords reverse. Some of you already have protection. You already have protection. Somebody may be trying to project their insecurities about their hair up on you. That way that you feel some type of way. And yet, this individual just trying to make themselves feel better about themselves by trying to siphon energy off of an energy that you don't have an insecurity of, and yet trying to do something in order to project their insecurities on this energy. It's kind of the vibes that I'm getting. Knight of Cups. There's like some catfishing energy here. If you are a man, you're protected from a trickster spirit trying to trick you in the realm of the spirit. That's trying to manifest itself as some type of genuine lover with a Knight of Cups. This is not really genuine. Seven of Wands reversed. Father God, Heavenly Father, I come to you today. I come into agreement with this powerful prayer of Psalm 91 to destroy any demonic attachments off of my energy, off of my energetic field of energy, my energy body, my spirit. I cast out this negative attachment, whatever's trying to attach to my energy, Lord, to where I feel a lot of rage, a lot of uncomfortable energy energetically in the pit of my stomach, Lord. I command this to leave by the fire of the Holy Spirit. I command it to leave by the power of Archangel Michael and the power of the heavenly divine kingdom. I bind and render this cult energy powerless from my energetic field of energy, from my destiny, from my spirituality side, and I command any energy harvesting ritual that is being done in order to try to mess with my energy in this type of way. I command it and render it powerless under the authority of Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus, I do not consent to this. I do not agree to this, and I want it binded and rendered powerless for all eternity. And I command these individuals to be kicked completely out of my energy and blocked for all eternity. In Jesus' almighty name. Lord Jesus, I'm coming to you today to let you know I do not consent to that. When I'm reading my cards on my YouTube channel and these individuals get the notion to watch me, may the fire of the Holy Spirit pierce directly through them and burn them to ashes. Burn these evil demonic beings to ashes in Jesus' almighty name. And may they scatter by fire. May the divine kingdom rain down its ocean, its spiritual ocean of water to cleanse the energy and to drown out any negative energy that is being projected through fire rituals. Any bit of that negative hostile environmental energy, I do not consent to that. I do not agree upon that. I do not agree upon any type of satanic contract to attach itself to me of underworld powers, to latch on and to relentlessly try to attack me while I read my tarot cards. This is my space, this is my home, and this is my purpose of reading divination. And I do not allow any attacks to come through my cards or to come through this live stream with these individuals that may be watching. I bind and render all these monitoring spirits powerless. Every witch shall fall. Every warlock shall fall. In Jesus' almighty name. Amen. That shit left real quick. Bro, you can feel it. It's like a, like that. God definitely removed that negative energy out of here. Yep. That's what you got to do, bro. You got to pray. You got to pray to shield yourself. When you feel something trying to latch on, or it's a stubborn spirit that's trying to latch on or trying to get energy from you, you have to pray against that. You make these demons submit to you. You make these witches and warlocks submit to you. And you don't back down until they do. 3 of Wands. Okay, so we was on the Knight of Cups energy. So yeah, so there's this catfishing energy in the realm of the spirit that may be trying to project itself as if you have like genuine love offer. But in reality, you don't. This is like a trickster energy. I would not allow anybody to associate with you in the realm of the spirit. If you start feeling loving vibes out of nowhere, I would question that, and I would call upon the Lord immediately. I would pray Psalm 91. I'd pray Psalm 91 against this energy. As I say, you do not consent to any loving energy to be coming from anybody. Now, if you have a lover and you feel that, so if you happen to be in a connection or have a lover and you feel that energy, then that would be legit and genuine. But if you feel that out of nowhere, then that right there is a sign in itself that someone is either trying to harvest loving energy off of you or is trying to trick you into a soul contract in the spirit in order to once again manipulate shit with this energy right here. King of Swords, as I'm saying that. 9 of Wands reverse. This is also an energy to latch on and to get you highly irritated and aggravated. I'm going to tell you why you're getting aggravated is because your soul don't resonate with that. Your soul picks up that this is not legit. Your physical interpretation may not be able to identify that physically, but your soul is going to be able to identify it, which is why you feel that aggravation, because your soul is trying to protect itself. So let's go ahead and get a closing message for this reading. Closing message for the read. Closing message for the reading. There's probably a good closing message on my channel. Y'all, this is not my best read because I'm kind of tired right now. 7 of Pentacles reverse. The Fool reverse, Aquarius energy. Page of Swords reverse. The 4 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles reverse. The 9 of Cups. The Empress reverse. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. That's that destiny energy, spiritual swap and energy. 6 of Wands reverse. 6 of Swords reverse. The World reverse again. 9 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups. Exactly. They're trying to manipulate things in order to try to get you with a false spiritual spouse to keep you single. Do not fall for that trick, and I'm getting that you're not. 5 of Swords reverse. The Temperance. Like I said, bro, they're trying to harvest off of earth angels, and they're not getting anywhere with this activity or these type of practices. They're not getting anywhere with that. These individuals got some bad karma coming to them, and it could result into these individuals being held accountable for a situation. And they're trying to latch on to your energy in order to protect themselves from being caught, but they're already caught with the Five of Swords reverse. They're already been uncovered. This is also in the realm of the spirit, too. They think that they have protection, but this right here is the trick of the universe. A trick of the realm of the spirit, too. That will bring complete annihilation upon this energy. And I said it exactly like that. I meant what I said, too. It's going to bring complete annihilation upon this energy for trying to do that shit to your destiny, because it's a physical situation that was meant to cause you harm, too. With a lot of slander and a smear campaign. These are the same individuals that are trying to get your energy and harvest your energy and all to try to hide your energy to protect themselves from their own karma. And the universe is like, nope. 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 Your love life is protected. And it ain't with none of these excuse my language. It ain't with none of these cowards. That's not going to work either. I knew I was getting a genuine look. Universe is like, it's smiling at these individuals, laughing at. Look at that. You think this is going to be good for these individuals? This the universe and their arrogant energy. That's to say, that's what the universe is doing. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. That voice, that sounds like a fucking grindy. It sounds like a grindy gain voice. Like I said before, you know how they got a guitar amplifier, and you turn the gain knob all the way up. They got a gain knob on there when it comes to playing a guitar. And you turn the gain knob all the way. It's like a gritty, grindy, grain voice. But it's like the universe gonna grind these individuals' gears. Look at that. The universe is gonna grind these individuals' gears. Yep. Hold on. The fuck out of here. Yep, so this is definitely gonna grind the universe's something about the universe grind these individuals' gears. Yep. They're going to see their protection, all right. By trying to relentlessly hide your energy while doing some shady shit to you, has these individuals exposed, and they're going to get the worst side of their karma. Watch. It's also been found out that these individuals have been succeeding off of swapping destinies with other people and trying to throw their karma back off on other people with abusing their position. With the King of Pentacles reverse, that's just going to catch up to all these individuals. Watch. 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 Why am I getting these individuals about to experience a whole hell of a lot of karma for that? Queen of Cups, because you got the love of your life. Some of you out there do, in fact, have the love of your life. These individuals don't understand it, that God already has a person meant for you, bro. They don't know who your person is. This is going to be an individual that you may have not have met yet, but when you meet him, you're going to know who this individual is because y'all going to last. It may not be an individual that may fit up to your expectations, but there is somebody out there for you. And it's none of what these individuals think that they have a clue on, or whatever they could use with some type of necromancy to try to conjure up spirits to get information. These demonic spirits don't know shit about what's in the divine heavenly kingdom. They don't know nothing about that. And this is somebody right here that believes in Jesus. Yeah, they believe in Jesus. They may not even believe in divination or any form of spirituality, but they definitely believe in Jesus. But I'm also getting this person is not the one to criticize or to try to downplay your beliefs. That's someone that is accepting of who you are. This is giving me the vibes of Jesus. They believe in Jesus. See how they have like a cross look to it? And they dress appropriately too. They dress appropriately. They dress like a lady. Lady. They could dress like a lady. So for the man out there, this is a lady that dresses like a lady. They don't sit there and wear all, I'm telling you right now. Lady. And for the ladies, this could be the opposite of the Queen of Cups, which would be a King of Cups. This gonna be a man that dresses appropriately, or could dress very sharp looking, or have like a sharp look to him. And for the masculines, this is a lady that dresses like a lady. They are a lady, and they're gonna dress like one. Their energy is going to feel like a lady. They are very feminine, very nurturing. And for the ladies, this is a masculine that's very masculine. Very dominant, very masculine, and very assertive. This is somebody that you could trust. Somebody that you could be yourself around. You could be your authentic self around them. They're very accepting of you. This is who's going to be your person. Not the card. Not the way the card looks or the hair color, like a blonde hair or brunette hair. It's best to not question how the individual looks. Just accept things for what they are. And to keep living out your journey and your destiny. And when it's meant to happen, God will guide this individual your way. These individuals have no clue who your person is. They don't know shit about who your person is. And a damn sure ain't one of these filthy individuals to start with. I'm also getting some of you out there involved in divination. If you're a divination person, this person may not even be involved in that. They may have a religion of Christianity. I'm getting that for some of y'all out there. You wouldn't judge the individual. You'd be very accepting of that. See, the Baptists are something about baptism. Baptists. It don't matter what it is, but this individual may have a religion to them. But I'm getting at this individual may be very accepting of you, and you're going to be very accepting of them. They believe in Jesus. It's like, this is the look I'm getting like this. That's worship music. That's worship music. Yep. This is not somebody that wears a Jesus cross, the crucifix, or has pictures of him. This person believes heavily in him. This is a person that you want around. If a spiritual attack comes on to you, this is a person right here that better to just run that off. Some of you, this energy may have you transform out of divination. Not meaning that you're giving up on your beliefs, but you may end up transforming out of that. Bro, this is a powerful energy here. For me to pick up that energy, or it could be vice versa. For me to pick up that energy, there's something that God's trying to convey a message to somebody. Because it's him in reality that really cares about someone and wants the best for somebody, for the both of y'all. Why would he even send somebody like this your way to start with? Why? Lady, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would he? That's just funny how I say that. Lady. Why would he send this man or this lady towards somebody's way? Why would he do that? If he wasn't sitting there protecting you or caring about you, why would he do that? Because the man knows what your destiny is, nobody else. They could talk to whatever spirits they want to talk to, or do whatever rituals they want to do. They will not figure out who is destined to be with you, because things do in fact change. And they will change for the worse for these individuals and get better for you. Hell does not have control over heaven. Devil lied to these individuals very, 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 very heavily, and they will pay the consequences because of it. Anyways, that's what I have for the reading. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe button. I will have a donations link in the description box below. But this is a very powerful energy here, y'all. Could be a man too. It could be a king of cups. This is an energy that you could trust. This is an energy that is very well nurturing and protective. And I'm getting that you may not even be suitable to... the spiritual attacks is going to be on a very low graded level if you do experience any of that. And it's going to quickly go away. Like I channeled before, if this a religious person, this individual may it's not just with them, but there is a change. And some of you may have a major transformation out of divination. Not meaning that somebody's trying to manipulate your destiny that way. It's just something that you're going to naturally feel intuitively. As I say, it's time for a change. Or it could be vice versa. If they may not want to, if they don't want to be religious anymore and they want to be involved in divination, then they may have a change of heart, that something may change unexpectedly. It could be vice versa. Either way, there's heavy protection here. A lot of protection off that energy. Lady. But anyways, y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe button. I will have a donations link in the description box below. Till next time,